Afternoon, so I am currently on my walk into town to go to Sainsbury's, and I think this is the last day I can actually go to our Sainsbury's in town because they're closing for like a month for refurbishment, so I actually have no idea what I'm going to do in that time, but there we are. I spotted this melon in M&S for £1 and I've never tried this type of melon before, but I decided to chop it all up and just keep it in a box in the fridge so I can just snack on it as and when I like. My diet consists of a lot of fruit, so the M&S marketplace deals are actually a really good thing for me as the produce is seasonal and also cheaper. So today is getting off to a great start and a fantastic start to the video as well, because I forgot to film my breakfast, and this is because I am currently working in my college's library for the summer and I was running late, so I literally just ate an Alpro yogurt pot. I think I might have put some seeds in it. I then also got given a black cup of tea while I was on my break, which was very nice, and I also had this like fake Oreo biscuit and I had 4 of those. But I don't remember the brand, annoyingly, but they looked like Oreos. They tasted like Oreos, but they weren't Oreos. On my lunch break, I made this quick Moroccan chickpea wrap, and this is very versatile. I've had these chickpeas with like barbecue sauce on them and like lots of different types of herbs and spices, like fajita spices, so you can kind of mix up the flavours that you get. So to an oiled pan, I just added a couple of tablespoons of chickpeas, making sure to drain off the aquafaba, and some sweet corn. And then this is the spice that I'm using today. Avocados were excitingly on sale, so I'm adding that to my pittas for some creaminess, but I'll often use hummus for that as well. I then just prepped the rest of my stuff, so washing and chopping some salad, toasting the pittas, and then I added a squeeze of lime to my chickpeas. And that is it. I put some salad on the side. This took me like 15 minutes. I also chopped up an apple and had this for pudding. After this, I was out all afternoon, so didn't get the opportunity for a snack, so when I got back, I made my dinner. And I'm just making a simple, staple tomato and basil sauce with pasta. So I started by browning 2 cloves of chopped garlic in some oil in a pan before adding my tin of chopped tomatoes and a tablespoon of tomato puree. I then added a teaspoon of sugar, some black pepper and some basil leaves. I grated some Applewood vegan cheese on top and also added a teaspoon of brown linseeds because my dietitian has told me I need to eat them every day and I find it easiest just to top things with them. I then put the rest of the pasta sauce in a jar so I can have it on another day. My dietitian has said that she wants me to try and drink mint tea using fresh mint, and instead of actively looking up a recipe like any normal person would, I decided to try out a couple of different types of mint tea purely based on what I know that companies use in their mint teas. So today I'm going to try and make a apple and mint tea, so we'll see how that goes, but I think I might try out a couple of different ones. If you have any suggestions, do let me know. This yogurt bowl is just Alpro yogurt, deliciously Ella granola, some linseeds and a banana. I had a salad for lunch and started by toasting edamame and also putting some noodles on to cook. I'm using spinach noodles and adding spinach to my salad, along with some finely sliced carrots, some sugar snap peas, the edamame, and some bell pepper. For the salad dressing, I start with a heaped tablespoon of peanut butter and 3 tablespoons of gluten-free soy sauce. I then add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but you could also use rice vinegar. I can't have rice, so I use lemon. And I then add 3 teaspoons of sesame seeds. You could toast these or use sesame oil, and a teaspoon each of ginger, garlic, and sriracha. I also added a tablespoon of maple syrup and some water. I also added some chopped coriander, but this is totally optional. One of the librarians that I'm currently working with knows that I got mildly addicted to Diet Coke during exam season. The vending machine in the library took a significant amount of my money that term, and it was really rogue because I've never really been into fizzy drinks before, and she said that she had got some of their new Diet Coke flavour, which is lime. Today she very sweetly brought me one of the lime Diet Coke, so I thought I'd try it. It's the Sublime Lime is the flavour. I feel like it's more carbonated than normal Diet Coke. Like, I feel like when you drink it, it is just a mouth of bubbles. It has like a slight limey taste to it. If someone didn't tell me it was lime, I would not guess that it was lime. It's like Diet Coke, but just like slightly different. And I can't really make out what the difference is. I don't know if it's just that my brain's going, oh well, the difference is lime because it's called lime. It's nice, but I don't know if it's limey, you know? For this afternoon's mint tea, I tried adding lemon slices, but I found them quite overpowering. While making dinner, I had a glass of this Prosecco because my parents got it for me in celebration of my exam results, and I still had some left. For dinner, I am making orange sweet and sour tofu. So I just chopped some tofu up into cubes and put them in a bowl so that I could coat them evenly with some corn flour. I then heated some oil in my wok before adding the tofu. After leaving the tofu to cook for a while, I added 2 chopped bell peppers. To make the sauce, I squeezed the juice out of 2 oranges, and to this I added 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and you can add more depending how sweet you like it, and a tablespoon of soy sauce. I then eyeballed some ginger, some black pepper, and some salt before adding this to the wok. As I can't have rice, I have cauliflower rice, and I just heated this in the microwave and then added a tiny pinch of salt and some black pepper. I woke up quite late on this day, so I made a smoothie bowl as a kind of brunch meal. And it was just frozen mixed berries, some lemon juice, a handful of spinach, and some water. I also added a small dash of milk halfway through blending. I then just topped this smoothie bowl with some granola, some chia and flax seeds, and some banana. I find these ginger chews really help with my nausea, so I had a couple of these throughout the day. I went to a friend's housewarming on this day, and she very kindly got me some vegan and gluten-free things from Morrison's. So I woke up late again on this day and decided to make another smoothie bowl. The only difference was that I added peach. I had the other portion of the salad I made the other day for my lunch. I went punting with some friends on the River Cam in the evening and had a low alcohol lager. For dinner, I reheated the other half of the tofu that I made the other day. I forgot to say that I take a vitamin B12 every single day, and on this day I had to go and pick up some more from Boots. One of the people I share a kitchen with made the most amazing smelling harissa chickpeas the other day, and they gave me the recipe and some of the spices I needed to make it myself. So I just started by adding a quarter of a white onion, a clove of garlic, and half of a bell pepper to my pan. Along with this, I added the rest of the tin of chickpeas from the other day and the tin of sweet corn, along with a tablespoon of tomato puree, some water and a teaspoon of harissa spices, some cumin and some paprika depending on taste, and some salt and pepper, a handful of spinach, some fresh coriander and a squeeze of lime. He also gave me these herbs and told me to sprinkle them on top. I had my good old yogurt bowl for breakfast. I had the other half of the chickpeas I made yesterday for lunch. I was really craving tomato soup and a cheese toastie, so I made a cheese pita because that's all I had. So very excitingly, tonight I am going to a formal at Clare Hall College, not to be confused with my own college, Clare College, and I'm really excited to go. I just have to caveat that this is not something that I do all the time, definitely not. I've only been to a handful of formals in my whole time at Cambridge, and I don't really go out to eat or anything like that on the regular, so this is not normal, but it's fun, it's exciting. And that is it for this week's video. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. Please do give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comments if you have any video ideas you'd like to see from me. The point I really want to make, I do not make these videos to say that this is how anyone should be eating or anything like that. I mean, even for me, week to week my food changes a lot depending on how I'm feeling, how much time I have, what food is in season, what food is cheaper, things like that. They're supposed to be inspirational based on recipes, but also just to show more generally that being a vegan does not need to cost an arm and a leg. It can be done on a student budget. This week's food shopping for me, I think, came to under £20, so it can be manageable. It really depends on what you're cooking. If you've seen my previous veganism videos, I recently caught a glimpse of some of my first recipes in my first vegan video, and oh my gosh, I've come away, I think anyway. Feel free to disagree with me. There are some new recipes in this video, so do give me a shout and tell me if you've made them, whether you liked them or not, or any changes that you made to them. And also let me know if you have any like meal ideas that I could try out. I'm always looking for new recipes to try. But for now, bye! I hope you're all enjoying your summers.